we're going to have to use kind of a bunch of different pieces in order to get you to see everything, because these are all kind of in bad shape now. But all the raised parts are called what? Gyri is more than one gyrus for one, and then the indentations?
Sulcus.
Right. A fissure, yeah. Okay, so what's this fissure?
Longitudinal.
Right. Okay. Let's see. Let's start by look at inferior. Okay, so olfactory bulb. Here's one, here's the other. Then this is the optic, this would be the optic chiasm, but it's ripped off. There's one in a little bit better shape here. See how you can see the optic nerve? And then they kind of make an X. That's the optic chiasm. So that would be here. Then here there's kind of like a circular mass. That's the mammillary body. Then this is one cerebral peduncle, and that's the other. Then here where it bulges a little bit, that's the pons. And then here's medulla, and here's spinal cord. So, you guys know cerebrum and cerebellum, right? This is all cerebrum, and this is the cerebellum with the arbor vitae. Then you can look at it this way. Oop, didn't mean to tear that even more. If you can see in between there, this is the corpora quadrigemina. So there's the superior colliculus and inferior colliculus. Remember, there's pairs of each of those. So if you're talking about the pair, it's colliculi. Then looking here, corpus callosum. Then what's that?
Fornix.
Yep. Then if there was a membrane right here, what would that be?
Septum lucidum.
Right, which leads into lateral ventricles, one on the other side too, right? Then the third ventricle is going to be here if the brain were intact, but because it's formed by the two hemispheres, you can't really see it when we're only looking at half of them. But this is the third ventricle, and then the cerebral aqueduct here, and then the fourth ventricle is right here.
I'm sorry, what did you say about the septum lucidum? You said
If it was present here, which it's not.
Oh.
In order to see that, you'd have to kind of cut the brain a little bit off to the side. Otherwise, it gets kind of split. Okay, so this one is kind of less messy. So this is going to be the corpora quadrigemina again here. Then this is all thalamus here, which I don't think they'll ask you for the hypothalamus, but it's here. Then peduncles, pons, and medulla. But again, hopefully if they ask you for those structures, they'll do it from this angle because it's easier to differentiate between them. But that's where they are in here. Then,
so we can't see the epithalamus from that?
the epithalamus is tricky because it's also formed by the walls of the ventricles. So it's going to be, I mean, this is it, really. But it would make a lot more sense to show it to you if you had cut a brain this way. You know what I mean? Because the epithalamus is like the roof of the third ventricle, basically. So, which is the one that has the trochlear? Yeah. Okay, so cranial nerves. This is one, olfactory bulb. Then two is optic, which you can't really see very well there, but you can on this one. No, not that one. This one. So that's optic. Then oculomotor is here. So that's this flat one right here. Trochlear is the little tiny one right there, which is coming out from in between the cerebellum and the cerebrum. Then trigeminal is on this one. The trigeminal nerve is huge, so probably won't mistake that for anything else. Then the abducens is the last one that you need for the sheep brain, and that's right here, and you can see it on this one too, right here. Okay. Then the only other thing that may or may not come up is that they might stick a pin in this piece of the dura, which was removed from here. And in that case, can anybody guess what that would be? So it would be right here. The pituitary. It's broken off of all your brain models, and it's broken off of your sheep brain. So, but I have seen them do that before. So, so keep an eye out for that. Did I get everything?
Yep.
Anything you need to see again?